Put your eyes on me. 5, 5, 6, and my feelings are mixed. 7, 8, 9, I just follow the signs. 10, kiss me in the rain. 1, 2, 3, you're too blind to see. 4, 5, 6, 8, I'm taking the risk. 7, 8, 9, I just follow the line. 10, kiss me in the rain. Children, we're just children. Children, we're just children. Play with me, I'll play with you. I just want us to be true. Tell me that you love me too. Or just give me a clue. Give me a clue. We're just children. We're just children. Children, children.
Another uphill right-hander, so you can afford to brake a little bit later, just after the 100 meter boards. But traction is vital out of this corner. A lot of lap time can be gained by getting it right. DRS activated. Turn 4 is a downhill right-hander. Now, normally you would brake much earlier, but you can get a little bit extra lap time if you can afford to brake a little bit later. Turn 6 is the first proper tricky corner. It's a blind left-hander effectively. A little gentle dab on the brakes and getting as early as possible on the corner. Turn 7 here, generally people with a little bit of dab on the brakes, but you can pretty much take that corner flat out if you get it right. High speed right-hander up ahead, turn 9. 50 meter boards is the brake point. You want to keep it nice and tight, don't run out too wide. Avoiding the curb on the final corner, DRS activated, and that completes a very short lap of the Austrian Grand Prix.
Hello and welcome to Tier 2 of SLR, round 6 of the season, and it is of course round Austria, and alongside me today is a very ill, like me, Dama. Forgot your name. No, I didn't.
Hello. Yeah. Got a bit of a cold, but we should be fine. And I already see the first cars on track.
Yep.
And some interesting names on the grid today.
Let's take over. I was in the SLR studio there. So we'll get into the action straight away. So yeah, a very interesting grid today. A full grid, actually, which is really nice and some few interesting drivers. The first one being the SLR Tier Season 3 Tier 1 champion, Speedy. And
Yeah.
so he has dropped off a bit. Are we back? I think we're back.
Yeah, I see a black screen, but
Oh yeah, because I haven't got anything open. You try and do an intro for SLR and it just goes horribly wrong.
we're commentating in the dark now.
Just
At least I can still see my game, and it's Grenade Goron with the fastest time so far, with a 1:44. Do you need an invite, Bailey, or?
I should be able to just join if someone.
Yeah, it's a new concept, Jensen. It's Austria at night.
You know, they added Monaco now, and they thought, Austria is definitely the next one.
They're just having to guess where they drive. That's a new concept.
Yep.
So and somehow Cyanidas manages to go to a 1:38 in the dark on medium tires, no less.
Jeez, how long was Sisters he ridden?
I don't know. It's pretty quick.
Right.
As we can see, Bailey's settings on the stream. I see.
Those are my settings.
And Crystal's now with the quickest lap, the 1:38 as well, but on softs.
Alright, okay, I'm loading in now. So hopefully that means we don't get another crash. At all.
We do see a yellow for a Mercedes. Don't know if that is Edge or Adesi, but one of them was going really slowly there.
Alright, loading in. Right, I'm in. So... Okay, so the box... There we go!
Sorry.
We're in the game. I don't even have audio. I don't even have game audio.
You don't have audio?
I don't have What is this game?
Okay, well, meanwhile, I'm following Tipsy Bob around.
Oh, I know.
And he's... oh dear. Coming around the final sector.
There we go. Right, Tipsy.
He's on his way to 12th place.
Alright, not a bad lap. So anyway, as I was saying before my PC decided to not want to live, Speedy is back on the grid as a Season 3 champion. A bit demoted this time, down in Tier 2. He's currently on a 4.6 on mediums. Another person on the grid is Terra Incognita, currently not on track. He has raced in, I think, all the races so far this week, and it's great to see him back on the circuit. Meepo, someone from Tier 4, he is also here, trying to prove his worth against some of the quicker guys in SLR. And Edge is a brand new reserve. Not much to say. Icewind on the grid as well, Tier 1 driver, and Lavia Fasola from Tier 3. Making an appearance. I think that's all the reserves, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Yep. A lot of them today, but we're happy to have them as it's a full grid as a result of that.
Yep.
And quite a few interesting names, as you said, like Terra and Speedy. Terra, who did race in Tier 2 before a season ago. And Speedy, of course, an ex-Tier 1 champion, so... let's hope they can make the life difficult of guys like Crystals and Cyanidas.
Yep. We can see. I think Cyanidas will definitely be an interesting one to beat. Currently on the soft tires, he's on now. As they go out on the track, I'm looking at Ace Boy. He's gonna finish. He's gonna come around the penultimate corner now. See what he can do. Shifts down into 6th there, runs the curb, down to 5th, runs straight over the sausage curb, coming to the line now. And he improves by 4/10, but does not improve his position. I think he might just be going around doing installation laps, it looks like. Terra has begun a lap. Granted, Goran is a bit further on, so he's invalidated though. So we'll look at Terra on the run up to the hill now. He is a 10th and a half up. Yep, it's looking good so far. Loses the rear a bit on exit, but apart from that, seems pretty clean. Coming down into turn 3. I will be calling this turn 3 because that little kink on the straight is not turn 2.
That's not a turn, that's a straight.
Exactly. as we're coming down into the kind of the medium speed corner left-hander. Careful not to invalidate here. Terra does that quite nicely. Not using all the track there to maximise this corner, but I think he's just being a bit careful not to invalidate his lap of the Mercedes of Edge gets out the way nicely as Terra comes through the penultimate corner now. 7th gear, really nice. Down to 5th. Doesn't invalidate on the exit there. As you run up to the line, it's a 1 minute 4.103. A great lap from McLaren, who puts himself in P4. Sarnidis is currently 3 tenths up on his time, but he's invalidated. Surely, no! That was not a validation. When Sarnidis comes up to the line, it's a 1 minute 3.4.
Wow. Okay.
That should definitely have been invalid.
Yeah, and I thought there was a performance patch that made the game slower, but yeah, Sarnidis still pretty quick with a 1.34. And Crystal's on mediums now. That's interesting.
Currently invalidated his lap time, so.
Then he probably. Oh, he doesn't. He goes on. Maybe he does another lap.
Maybe.
Ooh, and Meepo.
Meepo's out. Yeah, I was looking for that.
Out.
He is out of the session right now. As we're going about speedy to see this crash. His car's gone, but it looks like he must have just lost the rear on the exit there. Crystal's on the lap on those mediums. We'll see now. Can he? Oh yeah, that's a turn 2. Yep, he just hit the wall there. I assume he just lost the rear. As Crystal's up in his time on those medium tyres. So we'll see. And there's 2 cars spun actually. Miles Rag and Speedy both spun at the same corner. I don't know whether there was a collision there or what.
Wow. Okay, that's weird.
Speedy was on Speedy was on a fast lap. Miles was on a slow lap, so was on out lap. So I don't know whether they collided there. As we go back on board of Crystals, see what he's doing on those mediums. He is not quite maximising. He maximised it pretty well there. Using all the track there, he does improve.
A 1.36 on mediums. That's a great time.
Yeah, it's just the time you get when you use Rainbow Road. No.
As I was gonna say, like the qualifying is costing quite some victims already. 2 people out and 2 people span.
Yeah.
Didn't really expect that on Austria. Jensen makes a good pun in the chat. He says he was miles ahead. Well, I do know one player in this lobby who might have the edge on him.
I'm gonna act like you just didn't say that.
Okay, I should probably stop making name puns.
Tipsy's on the lab.
Yeah, and most others are in the pit now, so we'll follow around Tipsy a bit.
See what he's doing in the Alfa Romeo. He is currently up by a 10th and a bit, but he needs a bit more than that to get his name up there. It's really close in the midfield right now. As Tipsy comes around to the penultimate corner. Doesn't quite hit the apex there. Let's see what he does on exercise. Comes out the pit lane now, and Tipsy does a 4.7. Does not run any positions.
Yeah, he does win some time, but no positions, and a lot of people in the low 1.4s.
Yep.
That's probably where you need to go if you want to have a good starting position, preferably even a high 3. Which makes it all the more curious that Crystal set a 1.36 on mediums, and Cyanidis, before he set the soft time, he set a 1.38 on mediums. Those guys really stand out so far.
Yeah, they're really, really quick times. Sandy is currently on his outlap, so he's going to try and improve. He can do 4 runs in this qualifying session.
Crystal's OP. Yep.
Not far from the truth. Sandy is revving his engine to make sure to just burn some fuel, I assume, as he's going to begin his lap. Now, we'll see. We're on a board of the Ferrari driver. See if he can improve on the 3.4, which will be a mega lap time if he can. Breaking into turn 1 now, runs the curb nicely. He might get a bit of slipstream now from some of these guys. Crystal's being one of them. Crystal's on the grass there. Cyanidis now up a bit. Not by much though. 3rd gear all the way around. And it really hits that sausage curb a lot. It looked pretty clean. Maybe some time gain, maybe not. We didn't really see his other lap to compare. down into 4th gear. So he's using higher gears from what I've seen.
Yeah.
And he's backed out. He's backed up.
Yeah, that's the thing I noticed as well before he backed out of this lap. The 3rd gear in the hairpin and the 4th gear in the, what is that, turn 4?
Yep. Speedy on a lap as well. I think he was the one behind Sandy. He's currently 5 tenths up, which will put him near Ace and Terra right now. So can he gain any more time? There's a few people who are going pretty slowly now through the final couple of corners. Fortunately, Joe goes into the pit lane and doesn't really hold Speedy up. Speedy losing the rear there does the McLaren, and he goes P5 with a 4 dead Terra on the lap as well. His teammate currently locking out the 3rd row of the grid. Never mind, as Correas goes P3 with a 3.7.
Yeah, the older guys, I suppose, Speedy and Terra, putting up a good fight in the McLarens.
Yep. Sandy
see
does.
Terra.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh.
I got you off completely.
No, it's okay.
Sandys and Crystals both on their laps now. Sanidus is a 10th down. We'll see where Crystals is. Crystals is a 10th up. You'll expect Crystals to be up considering he set his time on the mediums. As Sanidus comes to the final couple of corners, he doesn't.
Terra and Bruce.
Yep, Terra jumps his teammate to P6. Sanidus comes across the line and he goes a bit.
Validates.
Oh, Sanidus goes faster. Crystals does not move himself up since of the invalidation. Just 3-2 though, so I guess this is a glimpse of what he can do.
Do you think there's another lap in it for Crystals with the time left?
Oh, yeah.
Could be, right? Yeah.
I think we've probably got the timing glitch as well.
Another one on his out lap is now a Zyken.
Yep.
Also pretty high in the championship, if I'm not mistaken.
P2, I believe.
Well, there you go. So he could he potentially take the lead from Legend if he wins?
Well, Legends doesn't race anymore, so I think it definitely...
Oh, so he's completely out. Okay, then, yeah, then.
So technically, he kind of is in the lead.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know Legend actually retired.
Yeah, that's it for Legend. I don't really know. I don't know the reason as to why, but here we go. Azakin's going to begin his lap now. Running up to turn 1 now. The uphill right-hander rakes nicely there. Runs on the curve on the exit. Seemed pretty clean. We'll see what the time is on the run up to the hairpin. It is a 15.9, so the same as we've seen from Crystals and Sandies, but it's this sector that matters the most. And he runs a bit wide, doesn't really clip the apex there. Takes more of a early apex to straighten up the car a bit early as we come to turn 3.
Choice.
It looked pretty clean there. Doesn't really get on the powers early and run out wide, is what we've seen. Azakin, someone who I believe won in France, or he came second. He was on the podium. He's a 10th up now. He's on for a 3 right now. So we'll see what he can do. The track's getting a lot darker now.
Yeah. A bit cloudy in the sky.
Yep, this Terra retires from the session, so he's not going to do another run. And
Azakin,
Azakin P5.
P5. Yeah, that's a good lap.
Edge.
He's up there.
Yep, it's good. Edge on a lap in a 3A. He looked to be a 10th and a bit up through the first sector. He has got a bit of traffic though with Granagoran in front. Granagoran moves swiftly out the way though. Yep, Edge a 10th up on his time right now. That's going to put him at a 3.6, so he could jump Crystals, and he's getting a bit of slipstream against Correas. Correas has got to speed up now. I think he's going to begin a lap. Is the Ferrari, but Edge is invalidated, and that slipstream would have been really nice to help him.
He would have been just ahead of Crystals.
Crystals on a outlap right now. Correas runs on the grass there, so I think he must.
I guess he was driving a bit too much on the edge.
I guess so. Speedy begins his lap. We're gonna try and find someone who's near the end of their lap.
From somebody called Speedy, you do expect him to be speedy.
Speedy getting a bit of slipstream from Marley.
Oh, but Marley is completely in the way. Yeah, that's a lap completely ruined. Did Mali not notice him, or what happened there?
I don't know, but yeah, Speedy's weaving, understandably not
Yes.
happy about that. Mali just parked it on the apex.
I think Speedy did have a stop on there in his mind, like waving the middle finger probably.
Honestly, I think the stewards may have something to say about that, but
As Tipsy says, look at these times, and it's tier 2. And Jensen fears he has to do 1-2s tomorrow.
not Jensen. Use the excuse that they're using assists. That's the easy way out.
Like the rainbow line and
ABS.
off and traction.
Exactly.
I used to be one of those guys, so.
And Speedy's not gonna get another lap
yeah,
in. That
no.
is, yeah.
That's a bit sad. His lap was ruined by Mali.
And
Was
Crystal's up on his time by half a tenth and
But
validates.
he's invalidated, yeah.
Can Sandy is a 10th down? I think the tracks got worse. I think with the cloud.
Yeah, I think so as well, but that does mean that Crystal gets to start on mediums, right?
Yeah.
On mediums in P2 with a 136. Christ. That's impressive. In tier 2? On this track?
Damn.
I'm really impressed by Crystal's. And it's raining now.
Is
At least
it?
I saw some drops on
Oh yeah. I see him as well.
So that explains why the times weren't improving. The track really did get worse.
Yeah. As drivers go into the pit lane now, yeah, that's really, really unfortunate for a few of the Speedy and a few of the other guys who thought they could improve at the end of the session. Unfortunately, not.
But the grid is set, at least. Nobody's gonna improve now. So it's Saanidis, Crystals, Correas, Edge and Essaken, and I'll let you do the rest.
We've got a Desi in P6 Ice, and then we've got Marley, Alexander, Terra rounding out the top 10 there. Terra's teammate Speedy in P11, so he's going to get a free choice of tyres, as is Ace Boy, Lavi Pasol, Joel, Gwenagoran, Truncullo, Miles, Tipsy, Meepo, and another tall guy. Meepo and another tall guy unfortunately did crash in the qualifying session. So that is the grid as we go up. I think we'll take this time to have a look at the championship standings. Obviously, I think Legend doesn't really count anymore, considering he is not driving. Yep. So, but technically, he is currently leading the championship on 76 points, and it's Hudum who's second, not Azakin. Hudum second.
Ah, yeah, Hudum, of course.
By 3 points over the Aston Martin. And then we got Crystals on the Alpine, a Desi, Saanidis. Saanidis in 6th, he's probably going to try and change that today with that pole position. Pemi, Yanis, Mali, and Gerla rounding out the top 10. Granagoran, Bryce, Joel, Ace Boy, all on 10 to 6 points. It's pretty tight there outside the top 10. Vicky and another tall guy on 1 or 2 points, and Dane, Alexander, Adam, and the empty Hassie have yet to score a point in the season.
Yeah, and some of those guys retired their seat already, like Dane.
Yep.
But yeah, it's still tier 2, so it's still, as you said, most guys in the midfield are really close to each other, and that's kind of what we are used to here. We only really have Legend running away, and he's gone now, so I guess for the championship, it's really it's really exciting now.
Rest in peace, Legend. You will be missed. Hello, Triton.
I mean, let's see, or let's hope that we see Legend in tier 1 the next time he races.
Let's not hope for that. I want to keep my second position.
Yeah, but I mean for the speed part.
Oh yeah, he's got to turn off those assists though.
Triton says, my mod power is kill. Ah well.
Rip your mod power. So there we go. We'll get the tyres up.
Yeah,
okay.
As for tire strats, what do you think is the norm here?
Soft mediums, definitely. It's just easy. So everyone inside the top 10 apart from Crystals on the soft oil car. Why have we already got this notification? Well, they're gonna have really cold tyres, and that is on them.
It wouldn't be a tier 2 race without Joel doing a Joel thing.
It was a P16 as well. It wasn't even with.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Joel says sorry, Tranquilio, in the Discord chat. So I guess it was Joel's fault.
I assume it might have been.
Maybe he wasn't at the wheel when the formation lap started, and Tranquilio went into him as he's P16. So that would make sense. Because you're starting right behind him. So yeah. Whoops.
Very short formation lap this is.
Yeah, I mean it's a short lap to begin with. It's is it the fastest lap on the calendar? I think so.
Yeah, it is. Thank God it's short. I never know what to talk about in this formation. Why are people getting this? Is just a sign of things to come.
I mean, oh god, yeah, Korea's an edge. I just missed it.
Oh.
So cold tires McGee for 4 people in the first lap. That's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be
Let's
really
hope
nice.
they keep it clean and it isn't the Thunderdome, which is still the name.
Oh no,
Though...
it's tier 2. What? It's gonna be nothing.
Yeah, and can somebody escape the DRS train that's pretty prominent in Austria? There's 3 DRS zones, so
yeah,
pretty difficult.
I think Sandy just maybe Crystal's can. Crystal's not straight away with those mediums, but yeah, everyone outside the top 10 on mediums apart from Joel, and then obviously Crystal's on the mediums as we are preparing as the 5 red lights are on. It's definitely glitched. There we go.
And away we are. And ooh, Crystals has worst start on her mediums, which is logical.
Yeah.
Edge takes the inside on the soft Crystals.
Oh, Crystal's almost
Nearly
spawned! He is! He's in the one, he's out, and oh my
out of the middle of the track.
Oh my god, we got a
no,
virtual
that's
safety
crazy.
car, and Tipsy Bob has spun trying to get it stopped and not hit him.
God.
Crystals, why this early?
Yeah, so what happened is he got a bad getaway because he's on mediums. Then he tried to go and stick it around the outside, but he span on the track re-entry, and that caused him to spin in the middle of the track. So I wonder what the damage is for the other drivers, because I can imagine that there was a bit of bumping going on in the midfield and in the rear.
I think
but it's only a VSC, not a full safety car.
I think Tipsy was spun around, but I don't know. I don't know of any damage.
Or wing damage or stuff like that.
Anyway, virtual safety car, so not a full one, which is nice. We can get onto green flag racing soon. It's Korea's already having a look on edge. VSC's lasted a lot longer. Sanidis is almost gone.
Yeah.
Oh god. Damn.
It's a long VSC though. It's already a lap.
And we do have a pit as another tall guy must have picked up some damage in that carnage. Jensen suggesting the pit to hards now and finish. That you probably could do that, yeah.
Definitely.
This VSC's gone on for a full lap now.
Yeah, that's why.
There we go. We're green flag. We're green flag.
Here we go.
Alexander already having a look on Marley there. Desi is going to try and have a look as well, but it doesn't seem there's anything going to come of it. Speedy looking very feisty on the back of the Mercedes as well. If he can outbrake them, they're just having a look.
It's very close between Desi and Alexander there.
Yeah, it's pretty single file currently, which you'd expect. Ace Boy slamming the door and gonna go on there. In the background, Alex slips wide there, and that's gonna allow Desi to go through. Quite a clean, simple move there. Speedy's really close to the back of the Aston, but I think that's not a very viable overtaking opportunity.
Oh, and he goes into the back, and Alexander goes into the pit, so I think he picked up damage.
Yeah. As you see the fastest laps coming in, 8.9 from Azakin, 8.7 from Tranquillo there.
It's Speedy now, the best medium runner. That's how quickly it turned.
Yep. DRS enabled this lap now, so Edge quite close to the back of Saranides, and if Edge can get past Saranides and prevent him from running away with this race, it's going to be great. I think it's going to be
It's had a great start, and he's showing great pace in those first laps as well. Because we all know Saranides is very quick.
Yep. And it's a DRS frame from 1st to 15th. Welcome to Austria.
Yeah, that's typical Austria racing. I think unless somebody makes a mistake or something, it's gonna stay like that for a while.
Yeah. Crystals,
The crystals in chat, hi.
yeah, yeah. You had a short race. How was it? Edge
Yeah.
sets the fastest lap. Marley sets the fastest lap of the race in P6. I hate this game.
Oh, did it crash again?
No, it's just actually yeah, it is. It is.
Okay.
Why is it?
Well, meanwhile, I'll do some radio commentary as Cyanidus and Edge continue battling. And Edge is within DRS, but he cannot pass so far. He's having a look, but no pass yet, as we'll continue this radio commentary. And Adesi is dropping out of DRS from P7, or at least he's hovering around the DRS. So the train might get broken now. As we continue on to the final 2 corners, there's nothing really you can do there. But if Edge can get close enough for the main straight, he might be able to attack Cyanidus. As Bailey is probably restarting the game.
Yeah, I am. Apparently I've got a wooden PC. I just think this is a wooden game. Like...
Well, I did hear that the game crashes more since the patch, so...
yeah, it is.
Let's hope my game at least holds out.
How come it's always
And
the streamer's game?
Edge is making a move round the outside before the turn 2. And he's ahead, so Edge is now our race leader.
Are you kidding me?
So you only missed the
I missed a change for the lead last time, last race, and I missed it again.
Yeah.
I hate this game.
So every time Bailey's PC crashes, the lead changes.
Yay.
And Azakin is also closing in on the Ferraris of Correas and Cyanidus. So question now is, can Edge actually pull away, or is Cyanidus just gonna hang in DRS and get back at him?
But Edge just got a pretty big gap anyway, and yeah, but it's gonna go on. He is around. Doesn't look like there's any damage to that car.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Just
your regular Spinella.
And maybe Joel got caught up in that there. He's got no front wing.
Oh, Joel. It's not his race.
Really not. Edge with a 7th, 8th, 10th advantage. He's burning that ERS to try and get out of DRS. Yeah, Adesi fallen out of DRS with Marley, but Speedy's almost fallen out of DRS from him. So Adesi might end up in a weird medium.
No man's land. I noticed like Adesi before the blackout started, he was already struggling to stay within the second. Yeah, now he dropped out. So from P7 on, the train is broken.
Yeah.
And as those softs get worse, I think Speedy might want to get past to not get too much held up with that reverse threat. And
what happened? That's Correas.
Does he have damage maybe?
He slowed down quite a lot there. Marty's gonna have a look on the outside. That's not good.
Yeah.
And Ace Boy's also spun at the same corner and lost his front wing. So that corner just seems to be a very a hot spot for like losing
Correas is continuing, so he let a few guys pass, and now he's driving normally again.
He might have just done a half spin, managed to save it.
Yeah, maybe his tires were cooked and he had to slow down.
Yeah, Marty's now gonna have a go on the outside now, and Ace Boy's retired. Where's that at? Ace Boy has retired. It's not in the pits.
Sector 3, no, it's Sector 3.
Is that not Miles?
It's on the map.
That's Miles, yeah.
Oh, that's Miles.
So I don't know where Ace has retired from, but he is out.
I think it must have been in the pit, because otherwise we would have had a VSC or something.
Maybe as another tall guy gets the first penalty of what I assume is going to be many.
Yeah, I mean, Austria is notorious for that. I don't know if F1 2021 is as strict as 2020, because I knew it was pretty strict in 2020.
Yeah. I think it's just about the same.
I mean, especially like those last 2 corners and the first corner where you want to extend, and then
it's ice gets up there.
Yeah. And another yellow.
And that's in the tall guy, and he's out.
He's dead.
We got a safety car, right?
Yeah,
So
full core safety car. That's bad for the medium
sure.
runners.
Yeah, it really is. Soft runners might be able to pit. I think the soft runners can pit on the medium tier. At least I would.
It's like 1/5 of the race, and we have our first safety car. And yeah, another tall guy obviously leaves the game. Doesn't want to watch this any further.
Wants to get off the game.
Yeah, and probably immediately uninstall, cry about it, and reinstall next week.
That is the cycle.
Alexander pits for new mediums.
Yep. Let's see what happens here. Will we have a mass pull in the pit lane? As we'll see now, yeah, they're all coming in, all the soft runners I should say, so that might mean Speedy leads this race. So all the medium runners.
Speedy is caught with a difficult choice, like he really has no other choice than to commit to this strategy. Maybe hope for a late safety car when he pits for softs or something like that.
Yep, you can hope. Edge gonna get a bit.
Ace Boy says in chat, that stupid corner sucked me in, so I suppose he didn't retire on purpose in the pit.
I kind of got went from mediums to softs there.
Who did? Oh, Grenade, Goran and Tranquilio?
Yeah. I just went for the hards as well.
Okay, that's interesting. So Adesi doesn't think he can make it on mediums. But it's gonna put him in a difficult place because he was already struggling to follow with the same tire choice, and now he's gonna compound harder, so...
It's
yeah.
It'll be difficult as this is the weirdest top 3 I've ever seen.
Yeah, Meepo in P3.
Speedy, Lavivasola and Meepo.
Meepo for tier 2 champion. Oh no wait, he's a reserve, that's not possible. It's kind of funny though.
Yeah.
At least it shows he didn't make any mistake in those first 8 laps, so good on him.
Jensen's game crashed in TT. Welcome to my world.
Yeah, it's I'm just gonna not gonna say anything. Let's just say there's a reason I switched to other games lately.
Oh, Speedy almost having a bit of a fake under the pit lane, what is happening here? Oh, Granagorn's pitting. Okay, so that's why he was.
Okay.
That's why there was Peter being overtaken.
Yeah, I think he made the wrong tire choice on softs and decided, oops.
Oh, I see what he's doing. He's gone up the softs to get the mandatory tire change out the way, and now he's going to go mediums to the end.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Not a bad idea.
And Speedy on his return to the game,
Leads.
because he's been away for a while, he leads the race. So there you go. And Jensen is giving advice to X Crystals in chat. How about you win some races? Stop bottling. You can easily win races. Well,
stop sweating TT, sweat races instead.
Yeah.
That is facts.
Yeah, definitely. He's got the pace, but yeah, staying alive in race counts just as much.
Yep. So Edge is our effective leader.
Yeah, he probably doesn't have to pit anymore.
Safety car in this. I believe Edge. Didn't he win an EGL? I swear, I think he did. He won an EGL or something.
I've got no active memory of that.
I think it was said in chat that I was reading about him. I don't know, and that might have been someone else. We'll see though. I mean, he's definitely proven he's got some pace, especially against Cyanidus.
Definitely quick. Yeah, and we all know how fast Cyanidus is, so...
And Speedy, on his trusty pad, is gonna send us away. Peter Floyd, gone now. Now he's gone. He has sped...
Speedy has enabled the pad hacks and is speeding away.
Edge already close to Tipsy. Edge already going to try and put a car in between him and Cyanidus, which is crucial.
Yeah, that might get him out of DRS if he clears those cars ahead of him quickly.
And oh, Tipsy saw that Cyanidus over.
That's interesting.
Azukin having a look on the Alpha. So they're all going to try and get through these old medium runners as fast as they can. Mali and Icewind battled over positions, as does Adesi and Tranquillo.
Yeah, lots of battling going on.
Tipsy and
Alexander passed Joel.
Oh my, where did I sent it around the outside of Tipsy. Marley on the outside trying to make it 3 wide there. Really close between them.
Tipsy is getting bullied here.
Yeah, poor Tipsy's falling down all the way down at P5 and no, that's a bit too close. That was inevitable. Correas was getting a bit too greedy on the inside there.
Yeah, that was too far. You cannot expect Tipsy to disappear there, so yeah, that was bound to go wrong.
Yep, Terra blocking from Alexander there. Alexander picks up a penalty. As they go on to lap 12.
Did Terra start on mediums? I think he did, and he went to another
he started on softs. He started at 10.
Okay. Ooh, and there's a Red Bull that's going around. That's Joel.
And Joel's out. In the meantime, oh my Jesus! Oh!
Safety car.
Sanidus got past Icewind on the VSC there. Will he have to give that back?
Now it's a full safety car.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I'm having fun.
Yeah, there's a safety car too. As Jansen says, safety car 2 out of 4. Yeah, I mean it is possible.
So, could the medium runners, like, no, they definitely could have got a softs from
they
the end.
cannot do 24 laps on softs, no way.
It doesn't
Medium
really.
runners are simply effed by the safety cars now. They can only go on and hope for another safety car on lap 20 or something.
Yep. Yeah, probably. That's probably even worse. As Tipsy pits, Miles pits, and Alex pits.
I was catching up on chat and I read Dragon giving advice: just stop sweating this game at all and go in with no practice. Well, I don't know
real
if
chat.
that will help Crystals much, but I think you tried that last game, but didn't really work. Look at you this year. P2 is it in Tier 1?
Yeah, currently. 3 podiums and 5 races. Don't at me.
Oh.
And both my second places have been behind Vexo. This is it's boring now. I actually watched Snacks put a commentary in I think Tier 3 general, and it was of me on season 4. Oh my God, I couldn't watch more than 3 seconds of it. Well, literally awful. Jensen, why are you pinging me in chat?
He's annoying you.
Why?
As the field has caught up, so I think we're gonna go next lap.
Hopefully, as Alex on the pits again.
Alexander pits, okay.
For like the 17th time.
Yeah, he's going for the OP 4 stop.
He's on this is his 3rd stop.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So he's going for the OP 4 stop because for sure there's gonna be a safety car in lap 28, and then we get a sprint race at the end. That's my prediction.
Lap 28. Someone write that down.
As for predictions, how many cars?
Tranquillo spotted the safety car there.
Oh God.
Oh.
That's really a no traction control thing though. When you want to warm the tires and you just put a bit too much throttle in it, you spin. Never happened to me because I used medium traction. With no traction, I can imagine it happening.
You know you're a good driver when you spin on the formation, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyway, safety car in this lap. You see the light go out on top of that Mercedes. So, Speedy's gonna do the restart once again. Where will he go, though?
Probably just last corner. Why wait?
to trick your competitors.
Lavi Fasol is staying really close.
Yep. He's maybe want to try and get the jump on the McLaren. Meeple's
Definitely trying to stay closer this time.
oh, Speedy's already gone.
Speedy goes, oh, and he caught him napping.
Just a
6'10".
bit there. Sanius really close to the back of Azakin. Azakin got past Sanius. I didn't actually I didn't catch that.
Yeah.
So Sanius will probably try and get the position back as we are green flag
Next
racing
straight.
once again. No, he does not get the run at all.
No, that was not the best exit.
Edge on the back of Meepo, nothing happening there. Yeah, it all seems pretty single file. Apart from Gordon has gone for a dive on Terror.
Yeah. Saw that.
If I get the camera. He gets the move done. Miles off the track there, Alexander, and it's quite a battle back here. Almost 3 wide there. Miles going quite defensive there. Tipsy now on the outside. It's going to be for turn 4. More contact. And Miles sort of squeezed Tipsy out there. I think that was hard with fair race, and Tranquilla's going to get the run on both of them.
Both.
And Miles is now under threat once again from Tipsy on the outside, and I can see this ending in disaster. Oh, it's close. It hasn't ended in disaster. Some good racing from the both of them.
Still going side by side.
Tipsy gets that position though. Speedy gets a 3-second time penalty.
Hey. That could be costly. Ooh, Tipsy.
Yeah, they. Tipsy and Miles both almost lost it. There, oh my! I go up on an edge and then he almost goes into the back of Meepo. So he really wants to get ahead there as Cyanidus on the back of Azakin as well. As Cyanidus has a look but doesn't go for it there. Meepo runs wide. Cyanidus really loses the rear there. I put him under fire. Meepo on very low ERS, so he is really defending from edge right now. Oh, Jesus. Jeez. No, so
we're not so religious that we're calling out Jesus all the time. It's just they're racing so closely. There are a lot of narrow misses that we call out Jesus' name.
Edge almost losing it again. So it's really tight. Granny Gorman's got a great rule. He's going to go on the inside of turn 9. On the corner. Good move. I don't complain.
Yeah, I was just about to say he's passed, but Edge now. On the back of Meepo again. Can he make it stick this time?
We'll see. Speedy has broke that DRS window. And Edge having a look on the inside seems like a pretty simple move, but Meeple's still there. You got to give him some space. I think he did, where I kind of ran the Alpine on the curb there. Meeple now under attack from Azakin, bit of contact there.
Yeah.
And Saturnidis' pace from qualifying has really not turned it up here. It's gotten a bit slower. I don't know whether it's because he's running a quality. Edge on the inside. Oh, Jesus.
Why?
On the inside of Lavi Vasola there. Not quite. Lavi Vasola holds it around the outside. Great defending. Azakin's now going to have a go on Meepo, and he's got that move pretty much done. Actually, Meepo tries to hang it around the outside. Bit of contact there. Azakin having to put on the brakes. That might allow Saturnidis through. In the meantime, Edge is also trying. Yeah.
Look at the train behind Meepo.
Jeez.
Really crazy.
And Marty's now trying to go up the inside of Cyanidus, and let's contact the Marty's around with the Red Bull. And it's gonna be close. Azakin having to go on Lavi Vasola. Edge got past already, and now that's really close. Meepo had to take a avoid action, and he got and Meeple's around.
Oh,
and they're still going side by side, literally everywhere. And now it is side by side between Alexander and Janos Correas, and Terra's going to go for it on the inside. That is way too fast.
What happened there?
I think there might be something wrong with his brake.
Yeah, I mean that must have been a pedal failure, right?
Surely.
There's nowhere he's gonna make it with like. What was he going? 250.
I don't know. How is he not out?
Yeah, his brake is working now again. It might have been a temporary failure.
I have no idea, but that is lucky, and Marley's around again.
Yeah. All I
What?
saw, all I saw was Terra just going straight and like, wait, this is not a straight. Poor Terra.
Oh my god, right.
Oh, I'm a bit sad to see that. I mean, we should be impartial commentators, but yeah, Terra is my age, so obviously,
That's Sandy, this gets fast. Oh, and
it's
Tara
really
just the
tired.
tires.
Yeah.
So there might be something wrong with his brake
I
then.
think it's a technical failure.
Yeah, as Granite Goran's going to go for it on the inside of Lavi Vasola. And it seems he's got the move done. Alex is on the grass.
Turns sideways. Granite Goran actually made that double stop to do the tire rules, right?
Yep.
And he's already back to P5, so he did really great.
Yeah, but Edge is really closed up on the speedy. So
Yeah,
those
closed that gap in no time.
those fresh medians much better than the old ones. Edge now gonna try.
Jensen says, Terra diving into the weekend like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Tara. Maybe go Edge. Now I'm gonna go for it on Speedy. Speedy going defensive on the outside there.
Yeah,
Maybe
but
just
there's no defense.
Yep.
There's just no way. And Alexander gets past Granite Goran there.
Yep.
The battle of the Scandinavians.
Everything seems pretty tame. Adesi and Lavi Solo go side by side, and Adesi gets that move.
And Asakin and Cyanide is fighting, but that's not helping their battle with Edge.
Tranquillo
And
and Tipsy still battling away.
Wow. And yeah, as Jensen says, Edge gonna win this race. Well, I don't know for sure, but he's definitely having a good advantage now.
Anything can happen.
Yeah, that's true, especially for the Thunderdome, which it has been a bit today.
Yep.
5 DNFs already and 2 safety cars and a VC.
True. Sandy just really close to the back of Azakuna now. And I reckon if Speedy were to pay, he won't come out that far behind the Tranquillo Tipsy Bob battle.
Oh, definitely. And he will have the best tires.
Yep. As Sandy
Cyanide
gets that move.
Yeah. Can he now close that gap to first Speedy and then Edge? That's the question.
Maybe.
Well, Speedy does well to stay within DRS for now.
Yeah, it has just been a lap though, so we'll see.
Oh, I see we lost Miles Rag for a second. He just rejoined
Yeah.
the game.
Yeah, Speedy filling out with DRS now. And Sandy is boosting to get into his. I think the medium runners just got really unlucky with that.
Yeah, with the safety cars. Especially sad for Speedy because he's showing great pace on his return. And I would have liked to see where the alternate strategy came out, but now it's going to be a lot more difficult for him.
Yep.
He can still do a great recovery in his last stint though.
Sandy is now close. Look at the braking distance. That was quite insane. This helicopter cam is by far the best. Okay, I wish there was a permanent helicopter cam because I would use that religiously.
I just wish there were more camera settings. So instead of just broadcast and cockpit, just that you can switch between like a helicopter and track side 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just finding good ideas. Something like that would really help. But,
especially for esports and stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely. Speedy pits.
Yep. So yeah, I think he'll come out around the Tranquillo Tipsy fight. We'll see though. Or maybe just a bit behind that.
Still P8.
Yeah,
9.
it's gonna
10.
be difficult for him to get back into the points. Oh, she is on the points.
Let's see. 13 laps on the best tires. Suppose if he can catch a second a lap, but that's already a stretch. Let's see, what's the leader gap? 19 seconds? Yeah, it's gonna be difficult, especially with these penalty. He might still get into the top 5 battle if he clears every car quickly. But then, yeah, that penalty is still there. So unfortunately for Speedy, the win is probably not on the cards.
The way, yeah, I think the win definitely wasn't with that, unless there was a safety car when he was out on.
Master ask Edge is a reserve driver. Yeah,
yeah, he is.
And he's proving to be a very quick reserve driver. Is he? Does he use assist? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Probably line.
As a Desi goes round the outside of Korea's, nothing happening there. So maybe those hearts are coming into a bit of effect now.
Yes, he's actually doing quite well on the hearts.
As
I didn't
Tranquillo
expect
does.
so, because he was struggling on the sauce.
Oh my, he sends it on the outside there. Somehow found a bit of room. That might give him a run as Marley gets a 3-second time penalty after his couple spins, and Koreas leaves the room for Desi to have a go round the outside. It's pretty difficult to make the overtake stick round there, but oh, with a little twitch from
a bad exit.
a little twitch
both
from
had a twitch.
yeah.
Oh, he's now on the inside. But Korea carries more speed through that corner. I think the issue is that Korea still has DRS from Grenad Goron, which is protecting him.
Yeah. Speedy on the back of Tipsy, and I think there was a bit of I think there was a bit of team orders there. I'm not gonna lie. I think Tipsy might have just moved out the way.
Multi 21.
I think so. Azakin and Cyanidis now battling. Azakin re-overtaking.
They've been battling all race.
Yeah, Azakin re-overtook the Ferrari there, and I'd say he's got that move done for now. And Edge is really flying off at the sunset, so it's definitely his race to lose right now.
Jensen says if Edge is no assist, he should come to Tier 1. Yeah, I think I agree with that.
Yep.
I mean, if you can gap Cyanidis and Azakin like that, who are both really quick drivers in their own right, then and you do that without assist, then you probably do belong in Tier 1.
I was Desi had to look again on Janus Koreas and just could not find a viable exit to make the move stick.
Desi is just wishing the Grenad Goron to get out of the way, because then Koreas wouldn't have DRS.
Yeah. I think the one thing that is in his favour is Koreas is it's like below 10% in his ERS, and you can tell by the light blinking right there. Speedy sets the fastest lap of the race. Yeah, you can tell that Koreas is on low ERS due to the light flashing there.
Lami Fasoda gets a penalty, so we currently have Alexander Icewind on 6 seconds, and Grenad Goron, Speedy, Mali, Lavi Fasola, and Meepo on 3 seconds.
Yeah, penalties haven't been as prominent as I thought they would be, as Meepo gets a penalty.
Yeah, just as you say that. So only 2 laps left until we get the next safety car. Because that's my prediction.
Yep. We'll see. There's quite a few close battles on trucks, so definitely could happen.
Essie is really still looking everywhere.
The move is definitely coming.
Yeah, I mean, you know he will try, but will he get actually fast? What Koreas does well is he forces the Essie to go to the outside every time.
Yep.
Or maybe Koreas is gonna make
He's
a
gonna
pass at Goron here.
Try and put a car between them. Oh, it seemed pretty nice. Desi's gonna get the switch back, but a bit of a loss of the rear end from Koreas is gonna put him under pressure from Goran again.
Yep.
Desi got a great view of this. Koreas on the inside now. Oh, they lock tyres a bit, but overall quite clean, and looks like Koreas has got that move done.
As McAndor asked me to curse Edge this time. Thinking back of the famous words, McAndor is doing all he needs to do, and then McAndor was in the wall.
Azakin's actually closing the gap.
I won't curse Edge. I mean, he's leading the race, but yeah, it ain't over until it's over, right?
Yep, Azakin closing that gap though, like I said.
Yeah, it's gone from 3 seconds to 2.5.
Yep, 2.4 now.
He's still, I mean, every time Cyanidus tries to pass, it's gonna cost them time. So maybe they should work together.
Desi now, he's gonna have a look at
Nope.
both of them. He's gonna make a double. He's got a double before the corner. Gotta go and sends it to try and prevent that, and that forces Desi off the circuit there. So after a brilliant double overtake, he's right back to square one as Cyanidus Cyanidus has got that move done. Korea's on the inside now of Granite Goran.
Battle between those three.
Desi having a look on Granite Goran, but nothing doing as Icewind and Lavi Solo goes way off the circuit.
What are the battery levels of top 2? Well, Edge has about 60% ERS, 55 now, and Cyanidus about 30. So Edge has the edge again. It's a recurring theme.
I hate it so much.
Why?
It's just such a fun pun.
But I like that.
What was the other driver that we always made pun out of? I can't remember which one it was.
I mean, there's been plenty. There's been this guy Hammer.
Yeah.
I mean, putting down the hammer and stuff like that. Anyway,
it's gonna go and get some back Chris. Also, your prediction was wrong about the safety car.
Jansen has a good one. P14 is also quite relaxed.
Oh my god, I don't get it. Is that something in Dutch?
No. Tranquillo is Spanish for relaxed.
Oh,
it's
okay.
Actually, the word for. It's bad when you have to explain.
I don't know Spanish.
¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
Is that like bookshop or something?
Yeah, that's where the library. Where's the library?
Desi got past Janis
Koreas,
Koreas on the outside of turn 7.
And Granat Goran is again in P5, so they keep changing positions here.
Yep.
It's not helping them, but it's fun to see. Can you check how much charge P10 are we now?
38%. As a kid. Oh! Granite Goran spun! He's got no front wing! We made us check the ERS and we missed this.
I think they made contact.
Yep.
But we don't get the predicted safety car though, that's a bit sad.
In the meantime, Alexander and Cyanidus now battling side by side. It's close. Alexander on the outside now.
So, where did Alexander even come from?
He was about a couple seconds back, then these two started battling.
Yeah, and Azakin is only 1.6 behind Edge. So we might still see a battle for the win.
And Azakin's gained some ERS since we last saw.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting.
Mali passes Granat Goran now because
he's got no front wing.
Oh, that's also a bad part of the track, by the way, because he has to do almost a full lap without it.
Oh, look at him trying to get around. Icewind and the Soul is.
Yeah, I mean that's literally no front grip at all.
Desi gets a penalty.
Desi gets a penalty. They said in unison. Yeah.
So the gap has grown a bit. 1.8 now. In the main, Speedy's also catching Koreas. So he's got P7 right now. He's just been silently going as the carnage unfolds.
Yeah, carnage is right. It does remind me a bit of the Thunderdome days.
The Thunderdome days never left.
Yeah, but it wasn't really stupid moves. It was just people going off on their own. And terror with probably malfunctioning pedals or something. That wasn't a normal crash.
Yep, as Meepo and Tranquillo have been battling for a few laps now as well. Meepo gets that move done on the softs.
And Meepo doing a respectable drive for a tier 4 driver.
Yeah, I guess so.
He isn't that far off the pace, so well done.
As the Aston Martins look like they're going to swap positions here. They don't really want to be fighting the Speedy gets another penalty. Yeah. They don't want to fight too much. They've got to focus on catching Edge unless they just don't want to.
Yeah, this cost Azakan like 410, so it's a bit weird. And Alexander does pull Sanitas back in the battle as well.
Yep.
I'm not sure what Alexander and Azakan are thinking here. I don't know if they're in VC together, but I mean, if Alexander is faster, you could make a deal like, okay, Alexander pulls Azakan back to the back of Edge and then does try something to get Alexander or Azakan ahead, I mean, but other than that, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Alexander has a penalty as well, so.
True.
And I don't think Speedy's gonna make up that 5 seconds in 3 laps.
No, they'll stop swamping up that best anymore.
I still wonder where he would have ended up without the unfortunate safety cars, yeah.
Yeah, it would be interesting, I think.
I don't think he would have won, but he would have been near the podium at least.
Possibly. I guess we'll never know. The gap now 1.6. Well, now 1.5. So Edge is must be struggling on those old mediums.
Yeah, but Azakan has the same age tires, so.
Yeah, well, look at the gap. It's just going down and down. 1.4 now.
Well, Azakan is pushing though, also with the ERS.
They got about the same.
Oh, there's
Oh,
a
yellow. Who is that? That's Lavi for Solar.
Yeah, that is Lavi Fasola. Meepo and Tranquilio are fighting.
Yeah. No virtual or anything safety car. I mean, if there was a safety car right now, that'd be pretty cool.
No, we couldn't get a safety car anymore. They leave the last 2 laps. So lap 34 is the final lap a safety car can be out, and yeah, we're already in that lap, so.
Yep.
It's just straight to the finish. And this. Oh, never mind.
Edge using his battery to pull away a bit from Azakan. That's it, that's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, it does remind me a bit of the USA Grand Prix we saw in real life with Hamilton and Verstappen, and Hamilton closing in on Verstappen but not quite making it.
Yeah.
This was a bit of the same with Azakan closing in, but it does seem that Edge just has saved enough ERS to keep ahead.
Yep.
He'll probably burn everything the final laps.
Yeah. And I think they both will. But I think Azakan should burn everything this lap, because if he wants a chance of even overtaking him, he's got to do it this lap. Like, he's got to get within that DRS. There we go, ERS on now. He's got to gain 6 tenths on the Mercedes in this lap, and he's already gained 2 tenths on the straight just by using ERS.
It's just burning it now.
Azakan's not burning it though.
Yeah.
That's the thing, like. Bit frustrating to watch. You know, because Azakan could be burning that ERS and could have maybe caught up with him.
Maybe he's also a bit worried about Alexander, or especially Sanitas behind him, that he wants to save something, but then you're just driving for second.
Yep.
And Miles passes Mali for P8.
Yeah, I'm on that battle right now. Well, if ever contact.
Mali repasses him.
Meepo and Tranquillo still battling for P11 right now. Tranquillo's gonna get it on penalties, but it's nice to have fun as we on the last lap of the race.
Yep. And we won't see a pass for the lead anymore, I think.
No.
That ship has sailed.
Definitely.
Edge has no ERS left.
Unless
he's close, he's so close.
Unless Edge makes a mistake, it looks to be his race.
And Edge spins. No. Doesn't look like it, and I mean, it's a well-deserved win. He led for most of the second half of the race.
Yep. If they're still battling for P8, Miles goes really deep though.
Yeah, Mali and Miles are still battling away for those final points, but then Miles actually gets it wrong and loses position to Icewind.
Yeah, we got a yellow flag sector 2, that is for Tranquillo, so they must have been battling a bit too hard, but it's
Yeah.
going to be Edge who comes
Edge
around the
wins
final
the
corner.
race. Asukin in P2. And
Uh,
Alexander on the
P-
podium for like half a second until Sinidas passes the line.
And, oh, we got a spinner. That's Speedy. Speedy has spun.
No.
Speedy has spun. Wow.
Why?
Speedy spinning on the last lap. Just crossed the line. You're going to lose P7.
Oh
He
no.
did.
Yeah, he's P8 in the end.
Yeah. Oh! Oh my god!
What happened? Oh, he went full into him. Yeah, I see
Meepo just
now.
went straight into him there. And oh, it's
Like
carnage.
massive collision
It
on the
is
line.
carnage on the line.
Speedy is spunny now, according to Kitsune. And Tranquillo and Grenade Goran still have to cross the line.
And there we go, Renegon comes across the line. An entertaining race, I would say.
Yeah, definitely entertaining. Quite some mistakes, especially early on by Crystals was the most prominent one, who started on mediums in P2, but his race ended after 300 meters.
Why
somewhat.
why is Edge giving me F1 game? I don't want it.
What?
He on his podium celebration, he was throwing the
Oh.
F1 game.
Okay.
It was a very odd one. Anyway, those are your results, I guess.
Yeah, Edge, Asukin, Cyanidis, Alexander, Adhesi, Giannis, Correas, Mali, Speedy, Miles, and Icewind. And just outside the points are Tipsy, Meepo, Lavi Fasole, Tranquillo, and Grenade Goran. And Terra, Joel, another tall guy, Aceboy, and Crystals did not finish the race. Who do you think is our driver of the day?
Oh god, I almost forgot about that. I reckon Edge. You know, I mean, no one really stood out. No one really gained a mass amount of positions, but Edge was just a pretty commanding drive and able to get to the old medium runners relatively quickly. So I think.
Yeah, I can agree with
so.
that. P4 to P1, especially thanks to that strong start, and then yeah, he was just quicker than Cyanidis in the first stint, and after the safety car, he just pulled away with those older medium runners in between, and he made it last until the end. So let's see. Do we have anybody in the interview yet, or
No.
it's still?
Terra and Boosted playing Rocket League. Alexander.
So we know what Terror did after he quit the game.
Alexander is in the interview, so we'll drag him in. Alexander, you finished P4 in the end with that time penalty. Yeah. Just tell me how you raced when you were in relatively quiet until you got involved in the battle.
My race was a mess in the beginning. I think I made like 4 stops. I think I was after the first safety car was last, and then after the other safety car came out, I pitted for mediums, and then I realized they were really old, so I pitted again for another set of mediums during the second safety car. So yeah, I worked my way from last to P4. A little bit of penalties on the way, but no problems. Still ended up P4, and I really tried to help as I can get his P2. We were even trying to catch the Edge in front, but I didn't have the ERS, and yeah, Edge was insane today.
Yeah, and I think you remained relatively quiet until I don't really know. You just remained quiet until the end there, and of course the penalty kind of threw you out the podium positions. Do you think that penalty could have been avoided?
Yeah, of course, all penalties can be avoided. I did some in the beginning of the race. It was a mess with the big DRS train, and one little mistake there, and you're off the track, and that's a warning. So yeah, that's the reason for all my warnings, and yeah, I could have avoided them and probably ended up in P3. But I think Sani just knew about my 6 seconds, so he didn't want to battle me too hard.
Yeah. I don't have any questions. Do you?
No, not really. I mean, I was just saying on the commentary in the last lap, like, where did where did Alexander suddenly come from? Because you were suddenly there in the podium battle out of nowhere, and yeah, the OP 4-stop worked. So yeah, well done, and hopefully you have a bit more luck in your next race.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Right. We'll be back into the interviews, and we'll plug in our race winner Edge. Pretty commanding drive from P4 on the grid, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So to tell the race from your perspective, it seemed like a fun one.
Well, thank you. It was a good race, to be honest. To be honest, I can't say much more than that. At the start, it was a bit chaotic. I hit one of the Alpines, and I just looked over my footage, and yeah, it wasn't intentional, that's for sure. It was unlucky. And then safety car came at the right time, because I knew that the mediums would last till the end, and really from them, then I just managed my tires and the ERS, and it was fine.
Were you a bit worried at the end when Azakan came closer?
Sorry?
Were you a bit worried at the end when Azakan came closer? Like you had like a 3-second gap and he closed it to like almost a second?
Yeah, I wasn't really worried because I didn't use ERS at the time. I used quite a bit to overtake Speedy and then maintain a 1-second gap. So I expected that they would be getting closer and closer, and it was like 1.2 seconds that's the closest they were. So I would have been worried if they were under 1 second, because I don't think I could have broken the DRS after that.
Okay, no further questions from my side. Bailey, do you?
No, I think it was a pretty good race, and congratulations on your victory.
Thank you.
We're bringing Ice, and that'll be our last interview. I reckon. Ice, you finished P9, I want to say.
Think it was 10. I'm not sure, but
Oh,
Yeah, there were some penalty shenanigans. I think it was P10, but
yeah, I mean, I was just testing the track limits at the end there when I was basically driving at the back. There was a huge checkup into turn 3, I think on lap 17 or something, and I tapped Sahinidis at the back. So sorry about that. I guess I should have seen that coming, but I kind of think I only ended up killing my own front wing, so I had to pit. And after that, I was just driving at the back on my own. But yeah, I have to say this track doesn't really provide very great racing, does it? Because it's just driving behind. Yeah, it's very boring in my opinion, but that's just me, I guess. But yeah, have to say some people are just ridiculously quick in qualifying. I don't know. I somehow need to find about 410s in the middle sectors. I don't know.
so we won't see 1.3. What was it? 1.36 on mediums from you?
Oh no,
Like Crystal
I
said.
did a 3.8 on softs. So yeah.
Oh, but still, we still saw some battle. I think it was a 3-way battle at some point with was it Meepo? Or was that?
At the end, I was fighting with
No, you were fighting 2 guys at the same time at some point.
yeah, at the end, and previously in the race as well. Like there was I was basically in that train, and it was pretty easy to follow, I think. So my race pace was definitely better than my quali pace. But yeah, it's just really tricky. I don't understand why, because I actually thought that when I was following other cars, I had better turn in than I did on my own. So it's a little strange, but I don't know. Very odd race overall. Too many safety cars in my opinion, but yeah, it is what it is, I guess.
yeah. I don't have any questions.
Are you also racing
just
tier 1 this week? Or?
Yeah, practice for tomorrow. Hopefully took the penalties out of the way, but let's see.
Okay, well, these we'll look forward to that.
Yeah, and am I allowed to say it? hammer, but thanks for your.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's I
Thanks for
completely
your.
forgot about that.
Yeah. But I just wanted to say like thanks for your input in the admin team and stuff. So I don't know if I'm spoiling things or something, but
Yeah, you are, but that's fine.
you're stepping down from the admin team, but you've been a valuable member in my opinion. So sad to see you go, but I think we'll see you in the commentary booth and stuff. So
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I'll keep doing that. Yeah, as
yeah.
Iceland
Just
said,
wanted to say that.
you did spoil it a bit, but it's fine. I completely forgot about it myself. Yeah, I am stepping down as Tier 4 manager and from the admin team because yeah, I'm a bit more disconnected from this game as last game, and it was just getting too much. So better for the team to get somebody fresh and new and motivated. But yeah, I did enjoy it, and I will still continue to be on SLR and on stream. So no worries there. And
Yep.
I think that kind of wraps it up for today.
Yeah, I think it does. I'll bring you back into the interviews channel if you want
Did
to.
you guys talk to Edge already?
Yeah,
The
we
race
did.
winner?
No, we already did. That's
Yeah.
fine.
All right. Anyway, yeah, thanks guys. I'm gonna head off as well. So
Yeah,
let you wrap the stream up.
Yep.
thank you.
All right. No further comments from me. I think.
No, that was a great race, and yeah, for sure we'll check out Tier 1 tomorrow when the no assist guys go at it. Among them Bailey.
Yo.
So we expect great things from you. No pressure.
No, why would you say that?
I mean, I have to have a favorite, right?
Oh. Yeah, I guess you do.
Yeah, so definitely tune in tomorrow, and from my side, that's it.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.